Just last week, we got new details of 8 upcoming all-new electric vehicles from global automaker Stellantis, the corporate glue binding American brands Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. CEO Carlos Tavares reiterated and updated plans to launch new models like the 2025 Dodge Charger EV, a new electric Chrysler SUV, and the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer as all-electric SUV, with 5 more vehicle launches to come across those brands between 2024 and 2026 now. Images of what's possibly a production-ready version of the Wagoneer SEV have reportedly leaked online, revealing new details of what's to come later this year. We already know the new Jeep Wagoneer SEV will be based on the Stellantis STL, a large vehicle platform capable of underpinning next-gen vehicles with either combustion, hybrid, or all-electric drivetrains running either 400 or 800-volt architectures. The new Wagoneer S has been confirmed to only be offered in an all-electric form, as the Jeep brand already sells for different Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer ICE SUV models, as well as the midsize gas and hybrid-powered Grand Cherokee family. The newest Wagoneer will be a premium midsize SUV designed to compete with the Land Rover range Rover Sport when it is available in North America later in 2024. It's roughly the size of today's Toro Grand Cherokee, but with a swoopy look and a reimagined roof that plunges beneath the rear wing. It is premium and reinvents the LED-lit grille to pierce the wind with it, making art of the brand DNA, says Stellantis Chief Design Officer Ralph Gilles. The 2 new images, apparently posted to Stellantis social media channels before being taken down, were caught by Mopar insiders and reveal some changes over the concept version of the Wagoneer S. It's difficult to tell from the photo angle, but the fascia has clearly been formatted into something much closer to production form with new headlights and revised grille motif. And the body paneling in the new images reveals fresh-cut lines that weren't apparent on the concept car, meaning this new vehicle could be assembly line ready. There also clearly is a radar sensor on the nose now, and revised tailgate badging that now just reads Jeep instead of Wagoneer. There's a new wheel design on display as well, and the massive rear roof air blade has carried over to this form, which is said to improve aero and efficiency. But we're curious if folks would prefer the cargo room the plunging roofline below it seems to eat into. To recap, the Wagoneer S concept is said to offer as much as 400 miles of range, though STL A Large is said to be capable of up to 500 miles. A 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration jaunt of 3.5 seconds. And as much as 600 horsepower from a dual-motor setup likely offering all-wheel drive. It will be no slouch, and Jill says the S is for speed. That's Trackhawk territory for speed. Head of Jeep brand North America Jim Morrison says, "It's gonna be a blast to drive." It's possible lower range and lower power trims are also offered when those specs harden for production. The STL A Large platform is said to be capable of equipping between 85 to 118 kWh battery packs, and offer up to 11.3 inches of ground clearance on some vehicles. The new premium SUV also will have great 4WD capability as standard equipment, with all-terrain management, but will not be Rubicon Trail rated like most other Jeeps. Morrison says, the cabin will be properly luxurious in keeping with the model's Wagoneer brand association. Based on early images released by Jeep, the Wagoneer S's interior will offer a 19-speaker Macintosh audio system, multicolor ambient lighting, and mindful materials, which we take to mean nice-looking and nice-feeling, not leather products. The screen-tastic dashboard offered in other Wagoneer SUVs, as well as Jeep's mainstream Grand Cherokee with a digital gauge cluster, dual central touch screens, and a passenger-facing touchscreen, looks to make the jump here, along with the Wagoneer's bespoke steering wheel. The Wagoneer S is slightly smaller and more compact than today's Jeep Grand Cherokee, but the two SUVs' interiors are a bit similar, Gilles says. They have the same legroom, because the battery and floor of the EV are flat. Designers were able to make the most of the interior and create a good D-segment package, he says. The Wagoneer S is not to be confused with plans to electrify the Jeep Grand Wagoneer in 2024. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer 4Z, expected to be a plug-in hybrid like its popular siblings, the Jeep Wrangler 4Z and the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4Z. Jeep's electrified Grand Wagoneer will have a combined gas engine and electric motor range of about 500 miles from a single charge. The 4Z strategy has been a success for Jeep. The Wrangler 4Z is the best-selling PHEV in the US and Canada, and the newly launched Grand Cherokee 4Z is starting off strong. Wagoneer S is part of Jeep's larger plan for fully electric 4Z vehicles. It will be one of 4 all-electric SUVs for North America and 4 for Europe by the end of 2025, at which time the full lineup will have some degree of electrification. Jeep brand CEO Christian Moynier says.